weighing in at 176 pounds, fighting out of Dusseldorf, Germany, Max the German Tank Merten. And now his opponent, standing across the hexagon and fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist with a record of 5 wins and 4 defeats, standing 5'9" tall, weighing in at 176 pounds, fighting out of Johannesburg, South Africa, Conrad Cage-Wise Seabi. Your referee when the action begins is Bobby Karagianidis. Middleweight action as South Africa's Conrad Seabi takes on the German Tank, Max Merten.
You ready? Fight!
And we're underway. Round 1 brought to you by Dragon Energy. The power is yours. A lot of power in those hands for both men. In the black, Max Merten. In the white, Conrad Seabi.
Be interesting to see how Max comes out in this fight, how he has evolved since his last loss in the EFC on the fighter. We know what we're going to get from Conrad Seabi, but it's a bit of an unknown from what we're going to get from Max the Tank.
Now it's put up or shut up time. It's no more time for talk. It's time to get down in the hexagon. Team Conrad Seabi back up all that trash talk.
Max comes in, lays himself very open to the left hook from Seabi. The key to this fight for me is Max's wrestling. If he gets it down to the ground, I think they over to Seabi, but on the feet, Conrad can handle himself without a shadow of a doubt.
Such a wide body. He's going to be hard to deal with if he can get on top, if he can execute a takedown. That's not easy to do with Cage-Wise. They call him Cage-Wise for a reason.
There's a nice 1-2 from Conrad and absolutely no counter coming from Max. Allowing Conrad to come in, land 2 flush punches and come back out again without a single counter.
Big swing and a miss there by Seabi. He wants to land some stand-up here on Merten. We saw that war with Lazar where Merten just did not give up. Over the top, big right hand.
Well, swing and a miss from German Tank. 3-inch reach advantage goes to the South African Seabi. Is he going to start using his range? What a decent jab has Conrad. His stand-up's pretty good. He's moving a lot quicker than Merten at the moment.
He's really throwing some punches with bad intention to him. Is Conrad Seabi. And this is a guy when Seabi can really take a punch, Simon.
Yeah, he's got a great chin, hasn't he? He's got a great chin. Max tries the leg kick and eats one in return. Yeah, we've seen Conrad Waller before, and his ability to recover has been absolutely fantastic. And
we saw it in the P.D. Coxon fight.
P.D. had him rocked in several rounds.
Seabi very, very outspoken. Max Merten, you're not hearing a whole lot of trash talk from him. He just said he wants to give a good performance to the fans. He really loves being a part of the EFC brand.
Max Merten is trying to time something. I'm just not sure what it is. He hasn't changed levels. He hasn't exploded. He hasn't looked to counter particularly well. He hasn't tried to change levels and look for a takedown, try and leg and go to his base wrestling at all.
Conrad Seabi is dictating this fight right now. As you're right, he's not pulling the trigger. He's not being very aggressive, Max Merten, and you just got to believe that he's waiting to do something. You can tell by his eyes that he's focused. That's a big swing and a miss.
And you can be sure that the Germans are great.
And then another big left hand at the end of that combination.
I think that's what Max wants to do. He wants to actually bring it into the pocket because that big right hook from Max Merten is quite thunderous. We know the German
thunderous, but it's not very fast. And Conrad Seabi's doing a great job of reacting to it.
Yeah, he's keeping range nicely.
Another big right hand by Seabi. Not doing a great job of keeping his hands up is Max Merten, the German Tank, charging forward. But he's taking a lot of damage.
Very patient is Conrad Seabi. He knows he's got the better of his opponent in speed, so he just must be careful with that big right hook from the German.
Great takedown defense by Seabi. He felt it coming, and he quickly used his reflexes and got out of the way.
Yeah, you saw that takedown coming from last week.
Look at uppercut again. Outside leg kick on the money. Against the big tree trunks of Max Merten.
1 minute left.
It looks like just one big muscle moving around.
Yeah, he's a big guy, short step. Certainly got a great wrestler's build, but as you said, his hand speed is not the best, and he's looking for that, just that big right counter and not much else. Conrad can just fight him from range and tee off, particularly with that left jab.
Well, that jab is getting through. Max Merten having to get his hands up, and he's going to give up that body. Under a minute left here in round number 1, as it has been all Seabi.
Again, how much of an issue of acclimatization the German's been in South Africa for like 5 days. Conrad lives in the high fight his entire life.
Makes a tremendous difference over the hand. He hits the overhand right. He's sticking him.
Yeah, Max can't underestimate Conrad's power.
Right hand. Merten lands one.
Conrad knows that right hand's coming.
Big mortar.
Big left, big right, wonderful.
How long can he take these shots? The other fighters would be showing a little bit more damage. Merten, I think he's starting to show desperation here. Oh, he's lining him up.
That left jab from Conrad.
Ready? Ready? Fight!
Dragon Energy brings you round number 2. With this middleweight matchup, Conrad Seabi is hunting once again, picking up right where he left off.
Yeah, Max just hasn't got his timing up. He just hasn't got it right. He's just eating shots. Second round is going to carry on exactly as it first started. Conrad's just backing up against the hexagon and cutting off the angles really, really nicely. He's always aware of that big right hook from the German tank. But just in and out of the danger zone really nicely from Conrad.
Look at that jab. Seabi doesn't really need to change his strategy because Merten's doing nothing about it at this point. Not making the adjustment. I'd like to see him come forward. I would love to see Merten come forward. If you're going to take shots, at least get something out of it.
Yeah, we'll try and look for the counter. Conrad's coming in quite often and let himself try a single leg and go for half a kick. And there's the key to his victory. If Merten tried to more go for a takedown and change some levels, he might have more joy, but he's getting backed up against the hexagon. His game plan doesn't make sense to me. And another big right from Conrad coming in and going over the top.
We certainly know which one is named cage-wise because Seabi is definitely playing the game right now. Inside leg kick. He's going to take his time. He's going to pick apart the German tank. One shot at a time.
Yeah, the German tank.
There's a big overhand right. That will hurt.
Yeah, Max kind of a big guy, very happy to punch through a guard, but certainly not making any difference to Conrad whatsoever. Because you see, if he wants to test Conrad's chin, I don't think he's going to get destroyed there. We've seen Conrad take a lot bigger shots than that and keep coming back. Such a resilient fighter, Seabi. Coming off a fantastic win against Peter Cox, and his confidence is high. He's been talking about it all week. He's been looking forward to this fight so much. He's been saying what a beating.
His confidence stays high all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think that's ever been a problem for Seabi. This guy walks the walk, talks the talk, that's for sure.
Again,
big left hook.
Oh,
no, can the tank stay on the treads and continue to come forward.
Yeah, the German tank has to come out of the trenches because they can't stand the fire too much longer.
Maybe a little frustration with Seabi. They can't put him away. I mean, he's landed some power punches, and a lot of fighters would have been done by now. And Max Merten just continues to eat the damage.
Oh, certainly a tough dude without a shadow of a doubt, but that's a tough right there from Seabi. He is indeed eating a lot of shots.
And like some schnitzel. Moving forward, pushing him into the corner. I know you're thinking of a retort right now.
I just like some sauerkraut with that schnitzel. I don't think he's going to be a very sauerkraut if he loses this fight.
Ooh. Sounded much painful, but good.
Because he does need to get out of position. You know, like you said, you want to see him coming forward. And I said, if he goes to the ground, Max can grind out a victory. He's a superb wrestler. He's made notes. He's made one single telegraphed attempt at the takedown in the first round and nothing else. And there is the opportunity there when Conrad comes in, but Max is not taking advantage of the opportunity. And I don't understand why. Good left from Conrad.
Now, we're not seeing quite enough aggression. We're not seeing Max Merten come forward like you would expect a tank to. He's just not bringing the fight. In fact, I think he came forward a lot more in the fight with Brendan Lazar, the fighter season 1.
Without a shadow of a doubt. I don't understand the first round. He was failing to pull the trigger in the first. It's even worse in the second. At least he's coming forward down to take a couple of shots coming in.
And then he backs right out. And Max Merten once again is on the defensive. Conrad Seabi is really putting on an exhibition here, a striking exhibition.
Very tentative from Max Merten.
Maybe a missed opportunity for Seabi. I think if he threw more than just the one punch or the two-punch combinations, he might be able to dispatch it or at least land a little bit more.
Yeah, in that first round we saw 3 jabs in series that were completely undefended by Max Merten. And Conrad just having the best of them, some beautiful pinpoint laser accuracy boxing. But Max had no answer to it. And I think you're right. I think Conrad has an opportunity there to actually go for a little bit of a finish and go for a right hook.
That will definitely look a lot better. You know, when you look at the standings and you look at the rankings in this organization, if he could put out an expert and not just go to decision.
Yeah, indeed. And again, Conrad's going to the body. It's nice to see him mix it up. I know he's aware of that big right hook. Again, Max tries it again and misses. But what else have we seen from Max Merten in these past 2 rounds? We've just seen one big hook looking for the counter. There has to be more to his game plan when you're fighting at this level at EFC Worldwide. See Conrad trying to wind up that right hand and looks away from his opponent with a very dismissive look. No, and this is a very informed crowd here as well.
If Merten doesn't give a better showing, I don't see many plane tickets coming his way to come back down to South Africa.
No.
I mean, you know, I'm being honest.
I agree with you. So let's see what it comes out in the 3rd round. His corner says, you have to win this round. You have to knock this guy out. You can't just win this round. It's done. You have to finish this fight if you actually want to have another contract extension with the UFC. So much to play for. It's a new fight. Think of this 3rd round as a single round fight and come out and knock Conrad Seabi out. Because that's the only chance he's got of winning this fight.
Seabi walking down. Max Merten once again. That has been the story of the fight. It's an easy story to follow. One guy dominating, the other guy backing up. It's all Conrad Seabi right now. And Max Merten has to show some urgency. He has to show that he wants to win this fight.
And his first big overhand rights is so high that almost taking him off from AR10. He's not going to get any joy of that kind of action. He's actually making Conrad Seabi look really light and quick in the hands.
Look at those jabs, just setting it all up.
Again, beautiful, rocks his head back again.
Conrad Seabi is at his best, up a weight division.
It's a good win for Conrad if this fight continues this way, because he's always asking for international opponents. He kind of feels he's underestimated, particularly at middleweight, even though this is a catchweight fight. So it's good for him to get a win over international opponents. You know, he's been quite a journeyman in the EFC for quite a long period of time. And he's had 9 fights, this is his 9th fight, 10th fight, I think, in the EFC. So it's good that even though he's 9 years of age, that he's still, like we said, evolving as a mixed martial artist. This is a good win for him.
Stepping forward is Conrad Seabi. Can he finish the fight with 3 minutes left? Is he going to commit? Are we going to see more than the 1 and the 1-2 combinations?
Oh, nice left hook to the body, and he's blooded up Max Merten with that left jab. He said that jab's going to be attritional. It's turned out to be. Oh,
blowing up, disintegrated. Max Merten's done, and Conrad Seabi ends this fight with an exclamation point.
Wow, and it's like the biggest punch I think he's thrown in the entire fight, and it's the one that landed. I don't think he had to be chucked out. I think he was getting beaten up on the feet, and there was no other way for him to go. So with that, let's end it up Cyrus Beast with the official fight announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Bobby Caraginides calls a stop to the contest at 2 minutes, 10 seconds of the 3rd round. Your winner by TKO to the strikes, Conrad Cage-Wise Seabi.